The story of Israel is often defined by a concept known as gam v gam, the idea that two seemingly contradictory things can both be true. It is a nation of ancient roots and cutting-edge technology, of deep scars and boundless hope. Here are two stories that capture this spirit, one from the high-stakes past and one from the compassionate present. The past, Operation Entebbe. The Impossible Rescue. In June 1976, an Air France flight from Tel Aviv to Paris was hijacked by terrorists and diverted to Entebbe, Uganda. The hijackers separated the Jewish and Israeli passengers from the others, releasing the non-Jews and threatening to kill the remaining 103 hostages if their demands weren't met. The world watched, assuming a tragedy was inevitable. Entebbe was 2,500 miles away from Israel, far beyond the reach of any standard rescue mission. However, the Israeli Defense Forces spent one frantic week planning the unthinkable. The mission. On the night of July 3rd, for C-130 transport planes flew low over the Red Sea to avoid radar. They landed at Entebbe Airport under the cover of darkness. In an audacious move, the first commandos drove out of the plane in a black Mercedes disguised to look like the limousine of Ugandan dictator Idi Amin, tricking the guards just long enough to reach the terminal. The outcome. The raid lasted only 53 minutes. 102 of the 103 hostages were successfully rescued. The mission's commander, Yonatan Netanyahu, was the only Israeli soldier killed. Today, Operation Thunderbolt is remembered as one of the most daring rescue missions in history, symbolizing a nation that would go to the ends of the earth to save its people. The present. Save a child's heart. The diplomacy of the heart. While the past was defined by survival, much of Israel's present is defined by tikkun olam, the Jewish value of repairing the world. Nowhere is this more visible than at the Wolfson Medical Center in Holon, home to the organization Save a Child's Heart. The mission. Founded in 1995, this group provides life-saving heart surgery for children from developing countries who have no access to care. To date, they have saved the lives of over 8,000 children from 75 different countries. The miracle in the ward. What makes this story truly inspiring is the geography of the waiting room. On any given Tuesday, you might see a mother from Gaza sitting next to a mother from Zambia. Doctors from Israel training a surgeon from Ethiopia so he can return home and build his own clinic. Children from Iraq, Syria, and Jordan, countries that do not have diplomatic ties with Israel, playing together in the children's home while they recover. In this ward, the conflict of the Middle East vanishes. As one volunteer put it, the only common language here is a smile. Roughly 50% of the children treated are from the Palestinian Authority in Gaza, illustrating a quiet, daily reality of humanitarian cooperation that rarely makes the evening news. The common thread. Whether it is commandos flying through the night to rescue hostages or surgeons working through the night to repair a child's heart, the common thread is resilience. Israel is a country that refuses to accept the impossible as a final answer.